What was the challenge? Farmer suicide, migration of youth into cities. Wanted to show farming is a profitable profession. Now today we are big, we are do turnover in crores. But when we started, my personal capital was around 25 lakhs.
Your chain of stores are actually the front window for the 12,000 farmers who are part of your network.
Yes.
So where do the apples come from?
Apples come from Himachal Pradesh.
Oh, from Himachal
It's
Pradesh.
certified
Organic.
this thing. You cannot find wax or anything.
Oh, there's no wax on these apples.
Eggs, what you find in the market, it doesn't come out of mating. So they have developed a breed called layer.
Okay.
Irrespective of male, it keeps laying eggs throughout the year.
Oh,
So
okay.
that's an unnatural egg, whereas this is a natural one. So we always tell, no, what you eat is what you are.
So this is a dough for our whole wheat breads.
Okay.
So jaggery is there, ghee is there, and cow butter is there. Now we are adding pink rock salt.
These are the ingredients that go into your bread.
Yes.
Nothing else. No improvers, no stabilizers.
Nothing. Whatever is there right now in front of you.
And I'm also tasting the butteriness of it. I'm quite eager to taste this. The black rice brownie. That's another first for me. I've never had a black rice brownie before.
To milk ice cream with jaggery.
With jaggery.
Diabetic friendly if you want to call it. Pure milk.
Even as I let my spoon sink into that ice cream, I can certainly sense this is an ice cream that is going to be creamy. Nothing like a tasty looking meal on the table, and especially when you know all of it. Every single ingredient that's gone into it is organic, is good for you. Allah?
Absolutely, and the taste is even more better.
Fantastic. Namaskara.
Namaskara.
Thank you very much for inviting us to your store.
Thank you. Thank you for coming.
Our pleasure. Well, we are at Organic Mandya, Whitefield. We spent all of yesterday in Mandya, but today we are in Bengaluru in Whitefield. This is store number,
Store number 18.
So, you start Madhvaga, when you began this, was this the idea? This morning we've travelled 100 kilometers from Bengaluru to Mandya to present to you an inspiring story that began in the fields around this region.
I was in US until 2014.
Okay.
There were a lot of farmer suicides during 2013-14.
Okay.
And a lot of them had migrated to Bangalore in search of menial jobs. So I thought it's my responsibility to do something. Being an engineer, I need to give a solution. So that's how it all started. They are the mothers for the earth because they give food for the
earth.
It has life. It doesn't have chemical. It doesn't have pesticide. So that's organic.
So when you come here, it just looks very rough, unkempt. But when you walk in, then you realize ishtu ide illi.
There is a lot of value. So when you see it looks like a forest.
Correct.
But it's a yielding forest.
It's a yielding forest. Amazing.
We do only with A2 milk, which comes from a desi cow. This is called ghee. This is what our grandmothers called it as ghee. 700 liters of milk.
Has gone into producing this.
This much.
My goodness.
Even though it's inspected by third party, we inspect it. We do a lab testing and then we do a manual grading. So vegetables have come from various farmers.
So this will also go to the stores now.
This also goes to the stores. I wanted to solve a challenge.
Ah.
What was the challenge? Farmer suicide, migration of youth into cities. Wanted to show farming is a profitable profession.
Okay.
So that's how I took it. So if you ask me now, today we are big, we are do turnover in crores. But when we started, my personal capital was around 25 lakhs. So business ಮಾಡಬೇಕು I wanted to solve the problem of the farming community. So while solving the problem, it became more number of farmers started coming in. So then we had to give them platforms. So that's how all this thing grew into a very bigger this thing.
You know, that's interesting because typically when you walk into a supermarket, that supermarket is basically part of an organization, part of a corporation. But out here, your chain of stores are actually the front window, are actually the stores for the 12,000 farmers who are part of your network.
Yes.
Huh?
Yes.
That is how it began.
That's how it began. We began with 250 farmers initially. We started a cooperative society. So that 250 farmers, we started training them, we started working them. Then eventually they said, okay, we are growing. We don't want to sell in the regular market. So we are growing with so much care by not putting any chemicals nor pesticide. Our yield initially will be lesser. Why should we take the losses? If you don't give us premiumness, then there is no point in continuing this. So that's when we thought, why they'll grow rice, why to make chitrana puliyogre? Let's make something bigger, more value addition means more money. So if we get more money, then we can give that benefit to the farmers. So 90% of the products, so what you see here, is made by us.
Okay.
Another, we have partnered with other organic companies, genuine organic companies. So they also give us another 10% comes from other organic
And
companies.
these are certified organic producers.
Here it's all certified organic.
Okay.
So when we started first, this is how we looked.
Okay.
So we bought a cover from the market and we put the stickers. I myself initially was at the back end doing the packing work.
So you're farming and you're also packaging in the night.
Because the aesthetics is very important. So still for some of them we have retained our legacy packing. We have transformed into this kind of packaging now.
So it's more premium and...
What happens is, this is, you can just buy 10, 20, 30, make that many stickers and print it. But this one you have to make in lakhs. So initially we didn't know how much we would be selling. We never had any idea, right? So initially we started with this and we graduated to this.
You know, what a coincidence. You've given me a pack of premium jaggery powder. And just this morning when I told the boss at home that I'm going to be going to an organic store, Organic Mandya, the first thing on our list was premium jaggery powder.
So across the country people buy from us. This is because the Mandya jaggery is the best one. So they used to call Mandya Bella. So it was Mandya Bella and Mandya Benne. Was the famous in throughout the India. Somebody used to tell, I'm going to Mandya, they always said, get Bella.
Wonderful. And speaking of the benne, you have a very unique way of selling the benne illi, huh?
I always quote my grandmother. So this is how they preserved benne. The butter floats in the water. So we change the water every day. And this is one of the most hot-selling products.
And this is basically the benne that's made from the A2 milk.
A2 milk.
So illi, all the milk that is used comes from the
Desi cows.
desi cows.
Especially Arlikar breed,
Arlikar
which
breed.
is the breed of South Karnataka.
But tell me things like now illi ನಿಮ್ಮ ಕಡೆ chikki ide, kalakand ide, you have some wheat ghee laddu. When I saw your processing unit, you don't have a chikki making unit, you don't have a sweet making unit. So how do you ensure this is organic?
So we have manufacturers who are certified in this thing. We send all the ingredients to them.
Oh.
So they manufacture and we give them manufacturing cost. And that's how this Kalakand, because we don't specialize in this.
Correct. For this, you would have sent them the milk, you would have sent them the jaggery.
Jaggery
So they will make the kalakand.
and ghee.
And the ghee, of course, the tuppa.
Tuppa. Not yeso tuppa. Ishtu kalasthivi. So this much output they have to give.
Oh. Can we taste it?
Please.
Never going to say no to an opportunity to taste something. I don't think I've tasted anything in a store before.
This is called Kalakand. In English it's called milk cake.
Some of that tuppa has also clambered onto my thumb. It's absolutely fudgy in its texture. The richness of that tuppa
Mandya Bella.
and that bella, the earthy sweetness of the bella. A caramelized sort of a flavor note, but in a very earthy sort of a way. It's delicious. One thing's for sure, you definitely have a customer in me for this. This is the Organic Mandya Kalakand with the desi cow's A2 milk. Delicious, very good. So these things like the apricots and all these would come from...
It doesn't come from Mandya. All dry fruits come from Afghanistan. Our ing comes from Afghanistan.
And these are all certified organic.
Yeah, tamarind, salt, these dry fruits. Nobody puts pesticide except for raisins and cashew. Others, dates, the apricots and all, there is no chemicals involved in it.
It's
it
naturally
grows naturally in the desert. And this is something called mamra almonds.
Okay.
So what you see in the market is regular California almonds. These are the Real almonds. Press it, you can feel the oil content.
Ah, so this is good quality.
Good quality.
So this will also, of course, be at a premium.
It's very expensive. See, what is the use of eating regular California almonds and not getting that kind of nutrition? Even if you eat the 10, this is equivalent to one Mamra almonds.
So ಇದೆಲ್ಲ ಬರೋದು ಮಂಡ್ಯದಿಂದ.
Mostly it has come from my farm. Some of the produce comes from professionals. They'll be working as doctors.
Okay.
They'll be having their this thing farm in Biddi or Kanakpura. So it's their passion. Every weekend they go, whatever they can get, they give it to us. This all comes from very genuine people.
So your network of farmers is not just the traditional farmers but also the new age farmers.
New age farmers. We have both. But the new age farmers, this thing is very limited.
Very limited.
But we want to grow them also. So this, whatever you see here, so probably it will last for till today evening.
Oh, that's
or
it.
until tomorrow morning.
So where do the apples come from?
Apples come from Himachal Pradesh.
Oh, from Himachal
It's,
Pradesh.
Certified
Organic.
organic. This thing. Cannot find wax or anything.
Oh, there's no wax on these apples.
See, the regular apple, I think it's around 300 rupees.
This is 500 rupees a kilo.
500 rupees. But people have compared. People are not fools. They have eaten regular apple and this sells like anything.
What we saw yesterday,
Yeah, some of them yesterday in Krishnappa's farm you saw
what he was harvesting.
nati kotumburi.
Ah,
So this has come from Krishnappa
nati kothmiri.
and palak.
And the dill, of course. You know, there's a reason why I wanted to visit the farm, and I can now make that connection. You know, having gone to the farm, gone to your processing unit, and then seeing it finally in your stores.
And this is not the end.
Ah.
So it also travels to the bakery.
Oh.
For our burgers and all, we use this. So Krishnappa, what he grows in Mandya,
Ah.
dill or coriander and all, it ends up as a high-end 5-star dish.
Fantastic. This store has a cafe as well.
This store and our Sakar Nagar store has cafe. Everything is made here. Breads sent to all other stores.
These are made in-house.
It's made right here.
Ah,
So
fantastic.
it's an open kitchen.
Okay.
So anybody can walk in and see how we make. All these breads are made here. We had chemical-free or organic breads earlier. Somehow we were not convinced because baking,
Which you were procuring from elsewhere.
procuring from elsewhere. So we were very skeptical. So then we thought, let's do it in-house. Let's face the challenges. So that's how we bought it in-house. So we really struggled for a month. This organic, this thing, it doesn't rise. We did a lot of experiments. Now we have perfected it. So the bread we started in very small scale. Now we are not able to meet the demand. It's very filling. When you eat a regular bread, you have so much of sugar spike and all. No? It doesn't have any of those.
So these will be a little more stronger in their structure as opposed to, let's say, a maida bread.
Yeah. It will be strong. Anyway, you will taste it today, right? This is not a regular egg.
Okay.
It's a nati eggs, which comes from country chicken.
Okay.
After a rooster mates with a hen.
Isn't that how eggs come?
No, eggs what you find in the market, it doesn't come out of mating. So they have developed a breed called layer.
Okay.
Irrespective of male, it keeps laying eggs throughout the year. So these are fertilized egg. This will hatch into a chicken.
Oh,
So
okay.
that's an unnatural egg, whereas this is a natural one. This is what God gave us. That is what man gave us. We made a chicken which lays egg every 22 hours, not every day.
So this chicken would lay eggs how many?
So this country chicken will lay 40-50 eggs in a year.
In a year.
Yeah, that one is close to it lays about 320 eggs. So the lifespan of the chicken is 3 to 4 years. Whereas our country chicken lifespan is 15 years. We always tell, no, what you eat is what you are. Now you derive what will happen. I don't have to explicitly say,
So the longevity of the bird itself tells you.
it tells you the truth.
So
right?
tell me, what is the difference between this white and brown?
See, the people often think that brown eggs are more nutritious. So color of the eggs depends on the color of the feathers,
Feather of the bird.
feather of the bird. So nutrition value both are same. You don't have to worry about it. People think that brown eggs are nutritious. Both have the same nutrition.
But why is it that at 15 rupees? This is at 12 rupees.
That's because of the people. People think brown eggs are expensive.
So you got a 3 rupee premium on-
Farmers are putting premium because they know it will sell more.
Ah.
So we are buying it at 3 rupees more cost.
So basically what you're saying is there is no difference between this egg and this egg.
No,
Both these eggs that you sell here are nati eggs that
Nati
come
eggs.
from the nati,
real chickens.
from the real chicken as you call them, that lay eggs only once in 8 days.
That in a year it will lay about 30 to 40 eggs.
Correct, that's right. So that's about 52 weeks and about 40 eggs. So
Yeah.
that's about 8 or 10 days they lay one egg.
One egg.
And that is what you sell here.
Yes.
So there's no difference. So this is this was probably a brown chicken, feathered,
Brown feathered chicken.
and this was a white feathered chicken.
White feathers.
That's all.
That's all.
And then of course you also have Kadaknath.
Kadaknath is breed from Madhya Pradesh.
Correct. So are these eggs black in color?
No, they are not black in color. It has more nutrition, but it's very expensive.
How much are these eggs?
It costs about 35 rupees per egg.
Oh, okay. So the color-wise, they're almost similar. The color is in between the white and the brown eggs.
The breed is from Madhya Pradesh.
Okay.
But there are many techies who have started Kadaknath chicken farm.
The black chicken.
Black chicken. This is 35 rupees.
Huh.
But it has the nutrition, highest nutrition than any of the other eggs. The regular egg, what you get in the market, it has about 5 to 6 grams of protein. These guys have about 8 grams of protein. This has even more protein. Even though you pay more, at the
You need to consume less to get that nutritional
so,
value.
here at Organic Mandya, one thing is simple. So we never started this as a for profit. It doesn't mean that we want to do it at loss. We want to be sustainable. So whatever we bring here, it's all verified, researched, and such products come into our store. For the sake of money, we don't get it.
I saw your so many videos with where you visited, and that same place I visited at Habitat. It's good. Both of you, because you video done that is really good.
Thank you. What's your name?
It's my name Sarita.
Sanita. This is Mr. Madhu Chandan. He owns Organic Mandya.
Having breakfast every time here.
Really?
Yes.
So I'll also be eating. So I've come to the right place then.
Yes, right. It's good only. Healthy food.
And do you also taste the breads and
Yes, very tasty.
And no bloating.
so you feel light when you eat it.
Yeah, that's true.
Wonderful. When you have customers who speak for the space or the brand unsolicited, well, that speaks a lot.
This is something unique. So you have seen honey. This is called liquid jaggery.
Oh, idu jonne bella.
Joni Villa.
Wonderful.
Kakambi antar. Mangalore.
Oh, Mangalore, we love this. We eat this with the neer dosa.
Yes, with the neer dosa, wonderful. The same process of making jaggery. The jaggery goes up to, the boiling point goes up to 120 degrees. This one we have to maintain at 104.
That's why it stays liquid form. Jaggery crystallizes. Idu crystallize agalla.
If it is made right, it will not crystallize.
Wonderful. So this is your bakery.
Yeah, this is our baking unit. It's live. Every ingredient is picked up from the shelf. Everything, ghee, butter, everything comes from this store. So anybody can see our process. Some customers come, walk in, see, and even ask us to teach how we make breads, and we teach them also.
All the breads that you sell in all Organic Mandya stores are made here.
The breads, cookies, rusk, whatever baking items are there, it's made here.
So the reason why the rusks get their crispness is because they're double baked. So they're baked once and they're sliced, separated to just allow some air to get in between, and then they're slow baked. And that's why you get that nice, crunchy, biscotti sort of texture.
So Avinash is our crafted this entire baking unit.
Nice. So what breads do you bake here?
So we make multigrain bread, whole wheat bread, burger buns, baguette. We make a croissant, muffin. Muffin also we make different varieties of muffin, chocolate muffin, vanilla muffin, banana muffin. Wide varieties of brownies made with an in-house material. What we are specialized for is our black rice brownie.
Black rice brownie.
Yes, sir.
Oh, amazing. Something that you should definitely taste. So it's all organic.
It's all organic. Even the salt, the jaggery, the sugar, desi ghee.
We don't use any oils, seed oils, nothing. It's only ghee is what we use for.
And there's no artificial coloring,
No coloring.
no fondants, no colored glazes, nothing.
No caramelization, no any artificial bread improvers, nothing at all.
So that's why our bread shelf life is very, very low.
Okay.
It's like you have to consume it in 3 to 4 days. If you don't refrigerate, the fungus mold will develop because it's made out of live ingredients.
And our breads, no sir, are little heavier.
I
than
could feel that.
The breads what you have seen it in market, they are very spongy, very soft. Come back again when you press it. But our breads, you will feel the taste and the difference. What is there in the market and what we are making it.
Wonderful.
When you have a plain bread slice, also you will feel like you are having something very different.
Nice. And what's baking in here, chef?
So we are making a whole wheat bread today. Pure desi ghee, cow ghee.
And this is going to make the bread.
Yes. So this is a dough which we are making it for our whole wheat breads.
Okay.
So jaggery is there, ghee is there, and cow butter is there. Now we are adding pink rock salt,
Oh, Himalayan salt.
Himalayan salt.
Oh, why do you add jaggery?
And
Is this a sweet bread?
Yeah, lightly sweetish, but this jaggery gives a shelf life also and color also.
Color also. Oh, so the color comes from the
Jaggery.
jaggery. And of course, then you also have the whole wheat
Yes,
flour.
whole wheat flour. He is Chef Babu.
Okay.
He is taking care of this outlet.
How much flour do you have in that?
This is for 4 kilos.
4 kilo flour. So 4 kilo flour. So how much butter? How much ghee?
Sir, for 1 kilo for 90 gram butter,
Okay.
90 gram for ghee,
Ghee.
and jaggery for 60 gram,
Okay.
salt for the 15 grams.
Wonderful. So these are the ingredients that go into your bread.
Yes.
Nothing else. No improvers, no stabilizers.
Nothing. Whatever is there right now in front of you.
Wonderful.
For yeast you can, sir. Use for 1 kilo for 20 grams.
Yeast you use, of course. So that's what you use the
Naturalist.
natural dry yeast.
Dryest. So I'll give you a sample of our breads. This is our whole wheat bread and this is our multi-grain bread made in house.
Okay.
This is the first slice.
Can I taste the first slice?
Whatever you feel like, sir.
I think the first slice will also have a bit of the toasting from the edge as well.
Yes.
People usually keep the edges aside, but I think this is
The most tastiest.
the
most tastiest part.
If you're a chef, you know that. But I've hung around with so many chefs, so I know that too. So this bread certainly feels denser, heavier. I'm tasting a bit of that residual sweetness from the jaggery.
Yes.
And I'm also tasting the butteriness of it.
And this is like a handmade butter. I would like to give you one more bread, our specialty
Oh.
one, which is a multi-grain bread.
I don't feel like letting this go only, but yeah, we'll taste that.
You can try out on this also. We have ragi also in this. We have whole wheat also into this, and we have millet mix flour.
So what is the ratio?
So it's 50, 15, 15, 15.
Oh, so most whole wheat and then you have the
Yes.
ragi and the...
Yes,
This certainly feels a lot more airier,
area.
even as I hold it. This taste-wise is more earthy.
Yes,
This is more lush with the butter,
yes.
bit of the sweetness of the jaggery, whereas this is more airy, lighter in the
Lighter,
impression on the
yes.
palate, and of course the seeds.
And this plus
Pumpkin seeds, huh?
you will feel the flavors of mixed flours.
Though it's also a little nuttier.
Yeah.
That's what I'm tasting.
Yes.
But very good, yeah, excellent. So tell me now, this will also have a similar amount of the butter and the tuppa
Yes. Yes.
and the
yes,
jaggery.
Yes. Yes.
But I guess it's the character of the grains.
That is overall coming out with the final tastes.
Very good. You can eat this just by itself.
The regular bread you cannot eat like this.
It's so delicious, so tasty. Idra mele bari, if you want to indulge yourself a bit, toast it a bit, and just a dab of that benne. Ashte.
That's all.
Which we will have now.
Which you will have now. And perhaps with a little bit of that Johnny Bella.
Johnny, yeah.
Super.
Thanks.
Very good, yeah, excellent. I didn't expect to taste
You're
this.
not telling it for the sake of camera. Seriously.
I only react visually to whatever I take in. My style of filmmaking is very organic. There's sometimes when I will express, sometimes when I may not express as much. This is not me talking, this is your bread talking. So good. This bread, which is the whole wheat bread, is something that you should definitely try. And this was baked yesterday.
Yes.
Superb. And the edge piece, the end piece at that.
Floor section. So this is something called Jave wheat, which is not hybrid. It is a native variety.
It's a native variety.
Karnataka they call Jave. In North India they call it as Kapli.
Kapli, the Kapli wheat.
Kapli wheat.
Jawar flour, millet
Barnyard.
flour, barnyard millet. Basically, whatever somebody needs
For their kitchen,
for the kitchen, everything is available here, including the lentils and.
everything.
Oh, nice. I also like the fact that you have these clay chutneys here. Huh?
Yeah, we promote this.
Huh.
I told you, it's all about our grandmothers.
Huh.
What they followed, we are trying to mimic.
Oh, so kapinda to dosep tawa.
This is cast iron. And nowadays, Teflon and all they use, right? Because of that iron deficiency is coming. So earlier days, they used cast iron for making dosa, chapati.
So there was no iron deficiency in
There was
people.
no iron deficiency. So cast iron is something which we should, our ancestors use. And we are promoting. It's very heavy also. And we have something called toothpaste also. So toothpaste, regular toothpaste has a lot of other chemicals. This comes from Kerala.
Huh.
So it's a natural toothpaste with no chemicals. Morning, we don't want our people to start with chemicals.
So you start brushing your teeth even with an organic medium.
Organic, but chemical free. We have shampoos.
So you can actually
Soaps.
convert your entire lifestyle to that of organic
Yeah,
out here.
and soaps also. Good night to use that.
Good night.
We have organic one. So everything what you use, we have replicated with chemical free.
With organic.
This is called Rajmudi rice.
Rajamudi. This is the one that was grown for the Mysore Maharaja.
Mysore Maharajas.
Okay.
So even though it looks white and red, so red rice usually nobody likes it.
Ah,
But this is one special rice which has its own aroma, taste. Raja means king. Mudi means offering. So farmers used to offer this special rice for the kings of Mysore.
and this was grown in and around Hassan.
In and around Hassan, Mandya, which is closer to Hassan, Narsipura,
Okay.
in those regions it used to grow. Now in Mandya, many of our farmers grows. The beauty of it is, it doesn't grow if you put chemicals, fertilizers.
Oh,
The plant comes up very nicely, but the paddy will be hollow. So even if they try to put it, they will not get yield
so
at
you
all.
know exactly. If somebody's got Rajamudi rice, it's always organic.
It has to be organic, otherwise the crop will fail. Even the black rice, we used to get it from Burma
From Burma.
earlier when we started. Now we have given the paddy seeds to our farmers, they grow it.
Of course, you also have basmati and sona masuri,
Yeah, basmati, sona masuri.
red rice. What is diabetic rice?
Diabetic rice has a very low glycemic index.
Oh, low GI.
Low GI. Those who love rice, cannot quit rice, this is the alternative. But it's very difficult to eat. Not as flavorful as your sona masuri, basmati or rajmudi.
I like the fact that Madhu is also very honest in his.
Yeah, we have to be honest. But I still feel is diabetic people should not use rice.
They should not use
Whether
rice.
it's whatever people might call it fancy red rice, they should not. They should refrain using rice. So we have given these varieties to our farmers in Mandya.
So they're growing it for you. Well, now we get to the sweet part, huh?
So people like this.
Ah.
They like sweet. They like brownies, chocolate brownies and all. So we were making breads. We have all the ingredients to make this. See, today's people, we cannot tell them, don't eat croissants, don't eat bun, don't eat bread. At least we are making an effort to make these foods healthier.
We're offering them the healthier option of
Healthier
this.
option of
That's
that.
what the chefs here are doing.
No sugar, it's all only ghee.
This is black rice brownie.
So instead of maida, there is black rice.
Yes, sir. 100% only black rice powder.
I'm quite eager to taste this. The black rice brownie. That's another first for me. I've never had a black rice brownie before. Interesting. I'm tasting the chocolate and then the gritty bite.
Crunchiness of the rice.
The gritty bite of the rice. I guess also if you warm it, it may probably soften a bit more.
It will definitely.
And what about the cheesecake?
So we are using our in-house mozzarella cheese, little bit of from our yogurt.
What's the sourness that I taste in this?
Yogurt, in-house made feta cheese.
That's very good. Use the hung yogurt as well in this.
Yes.
That's what I'm tasting as
Yes.
well.
We make in-house also feta cheese also. For if you wish, I'll serve you a starter and a salad, which is made in-house feta cheese.
Oh, nice. Is it part of your menu?
Yes, sir.
I think on that note, time for lunch. Time to sit down here at the cafe and taste some of the organic dishes here at the Organic Oven by Organic Mandya.
This is Sana.
Namaskara.
Namaskara.
Sana ಅವರು day one in the she's there with us. She's also a partner in the company.
Oh, wonderful.
And all the stores, all 20 stores was opened by her. So
okay.
I used to take care of the back end while Sana looked after the front end. The bakery concept is hers.
Food is something which is very close to my heart. This was a real new concept which we started recently
Okay.
with no experience on this. But anyway, it's kicked off really well. Basically, we are talking about giving, healthy food. Bakery is usually considered unhealthy, right? So why not make it like raw materials itself is healthy? So then that was the concept.
And also, in the manner of speaking, this validates your products, Allah.
Yes.
So
the same flour that is there goes
from
into
the
the bread.
shelf, it comes to the cafe. You can call that. Children like burger, pasta, pizzas, and it's all termed to be unhealthy. So what we turned out saying that we are going to stick with the same thing which people like and the children's like, but with the organic touch to it. Children think that cheese is the best. Parents think no, not much should go in. But here we are doing cheese with the A2 milk. So that's a USP of our products.
So it's
So
what
you will
people
never
like,
get-
but in a healthier form.
Yeah, and you will not get A2 cheese anywhere. Desi cow's milk, the cheese is made.
Wonderful.
So this is watermelon and feta cheese salad.
Oh.
This feta cheese is in-house made, sir.
What water is this? Sharbat?
Call it, call it detox water, call it
Alkaline water.
The trend, the fad which people talk about alkaline water, right?
I can certainly taste the cucumber and a bit of that.
Cucumber, carrot, lime, beetroot.
The vegetables obviously are the ones which we have in our store, the organic certified
Oh, so it's
ones.
organic vegetables that go into creating this alkaline water. So, chef, what do we have here?
Organic salad made with feta cheese, in-house made feta cheese. Lot of places they use balsamic vinaigrette dressing, but in organic we cannot have balsamic vinaigrette. So we had made a lemon vinaigrette for this, which goes with little bit of crunchiness, which goes with walnuts, and the lettuce is also organic. The next one is our breakfast combo, in-house made breads, organic potatoes, tomatoes, and organic eggs with
Nutty eggs.
Nutty eggs.
our special desi ghee.
Wholesome, it's filling, very filling.
And it's all organic.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. So this is our paneer tikka pizza, high protein paneer. Red, yellow capsicums are also 100% organic. This mozzarella is our company product, sir.
Nothing like a tasty looking meal on the table, and especially when you know all of it. Every single ingredient that's gone into it is organic, is good for you. Allah?
Absolutely, and the taste is even more better.
Fantastic.
Tomato ketchup, which is again 100% in-house made.
Oh, chef, you're bringing out the food faster than we can handle it on this table.
Spinach corn sub.
A spinach corn sub looks very good, and I'm sure this is also healthy for us. Your feta here is quite creamy.
And fluffy, right? It's
Yeah.
light. It's made fresh from the A2 milk. It's made daily because feta doesn't stay like that, so we make it daily.
There's also some garlic that I'm tasting in that dressing. Very refreshing. I'm going to next have a piece of that toast. So this is the brown egg or the white egg?
White.
Yeah. The butter and the ghee. You can actually taste the weight of the ghee. You can taste it on your tongue.
That's how a real ghee will.
So this pizza base is also made here?
Yes, it's made here. It's made out of high protein paneer. Obviously, it's made out of A2 milk.
Okay. Wonderful. The sweetness in the sauce is jaggery.
Sweet, this is jaggery in the sauce.
Yes, sir.
Wow.
Because this natural tomatoes, they are little sourish and
Yeah.
natural. So to balance it, we are adding a little bit of jaggery.
I can
That's
taste
why
that.
The color you might feel it.
Oh,
little
lovely.
brownish.
You could catch that?
Yeah, I mean,
When the
Very
flavors
nice.
comes out.
yeah. Pizza base is a little biscuity. Like for instance, when I tasted the brownie there, or I tasted the cheesecake, they taste very good, but there will be a difference in the texture, right?
Not really. You know what? People get used to the one which is really artificial. They air it up and all that. So the real food is how this is.
I like Zana's explanation. Well, we are so corrupted by all that we eat
I know.
otherwise. But this is what our grandparents ate. But they didn't obviously eat the pizza,
Correct.
but they ate
In different
the
forms.
flour that went into the pizza.
Italian grandparents.
Huh?
Italian grandparents.
Italian grandparents.
Still in Italy,
Oh.
France, they eat pizza every day. They eat breads every day, either the lunch or breakfast or dinner. Still, they are healthy because the breads are made out of native wheat,
Native wheat.
native wheat, and they do something called sourdough. This thing.
Sourdough, yes, with the fermentation.
They don't use anything artificial. That's why, even though they are eating breads, they are healthy and fine.
So how come you haven't done sourdough yet, or that will be at some point you will
Yeah,
experiment
we will
with
introduce
that?
later. We've thought of it, but right now we've not introduced that.
So basically you come here, you have a wholesome,
Yeah, filling and organic.
I like the crunch of the veggies.
If you go to other sub places, you can eat one entire sub. Here, if you have half, it's like kind of full because of the ghee.
I think it's because of the composition of your bread,
Bread,
right? Because your bread is quite a sustaining sort of a bread. It's got your whole wheat flour, you've got the ghee, you've got the butter, you've got the jaggery that goes into it. Even when I was tasting that bread just by itself, bere en bed ashte.
Ashte, plain. Yeah.
So this is pasta made in tomato sauce with in-house vegetables and garlic bread.
Wonderful. So people have the opportunity here to have a light sort of a sandwich, but you also want to have something substantial. That option is also there
Absolutely.
in the pasta. Thank you, chef.
Thank
There's a bit of a kick to your sauce. The chili.
Chili.
I also tasted that in your in the pizza as well. There's a bit of a chili kick.
So we have just given a little bit of Indian touch to it. This is walnut brownie. So this is our organic A2 milk and ice cream.
I don't think anywhere in the world you get this kind of ice cream. Desi cow's milk.
Okay.
The second is we don't use sugar, we use jaggery. That's the beauty of this ice cream. It's a very unique ice cream.
This is something that I've been looking forward to tasting
A2 milk ice cream with jaggery.
with jaggery.
Diabetic friendly, if you want to call it. Pure milk.
Even as I let my spoon sink into that ice cream, I can certainly sense this is an ice cream that is going to be creamy.
No preservatives, no additives, nothing. A2 milk is so rich and creamy. This is what it turns out into.
I can feel that ice cream slowly melt in the warmth of my mouth. Oh, this is delicious. Jaggery, it is not like the cloying sugar sweetness.
It's not even empowering, right? And we have another flavor, chocolate, again with jaggery. And we have a almond coffee flavor. So these are the only three flavors which we have done as of now. Strawberry we did, but then only that's during season because we use the fresh strawberry. After that it gets stopped.
Another item that you should look out for in Organic Mandya.
A2 milk ice cream.
Rich, thick, creamy. I think let's get to a bit of that walnut brownie. Very good. I also like that sticky fudginess of this brownie. Excellent. The brownie has gripped hold of my teeth. And then you've got that rich creaminess of the milk that's trying hard to embrace the brownie and take it down with it. This is superb.
Nice.
Very good.
Nobody has done A2 milk ice cream with jaggery so far. So across in Bangalore, I for sure can say, but then not aware of other places, Mumbai or something.
So my strategy is to keep them talking while I finish that ice cream. This is a chocolate brownie. So, but even this has chocolate in it, right?
Taste is same. There are a lot of people, especially kids, they like chocolate more.
You've got all the textures that you want in a brownie. You want it to be a bit crusty on the outside. You want it to be a little soft, little moist, little chewy, and like the chef said, gooey. As you bite on it and chase it immediately with the remnants of that A2 ice cream. Superb. Well, thank you very much, Madhu, for
Thank you,
spending
sir.
the last couple of days with us.
Thank you very much.
You know, up until now, I walked into organic stores, but I never really knew of the effort that went in behind the scenes.
Right.
And I think I can speak the same for our viewers as well. You know, the fact that we met you at the organic farm where your whole vision of Organic Mandya was constructed, and then that journey from there on to meeting the farmers, to your processing unit, and then back to the store, of course culminating in that delicious meal, has given me and our viewers an idea of what it takes to get pristine, fresh organic produce to your table. So if you want to shop for organic produce that's been cultivated, looked after with a lot of care, definitely find your way to the nearest Organic Mandya store. There are 20 of them.
20 of them, and also we have online store. So anybody can, across India can,
So where do they go?
organicmandya.com.
Well, visit organicmandya.com and get your fill of all the organic goodies that they have in store for you. I hope you've enjoyed this very special episode of Gourmet on the Road. Until the next time, take care, stay safe, stay strong, and happy eating. If you'd like to support the work that we do at Food Lovers TV, do consider joining our membership community on YouTube by hitting the join button below or on the home page, and receive special privileges like behind the scenes footage, shoot updates, access to live Q&As, and a lot more. You could support us on a Patreon page as well. For more info, check out the links in the description below. If you like this video, don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and leave a comment below. Happy eating.